A little restaurant that pays homage to classic gourmet food. It's called Echo, and it's run by two special people. Here's Abby Ham with your stories.
Tennessee Applejack.
At a cozy bistro tucked away in Bearden, delicious dinners and top-of-the-line wine are served and enjoyed.
We're a local, warm neighborhood joint. We're kind of like a Cheers with kind of really classy food.
The executive chef and owner of Echo, Seth Simmerman, and his wife Lisa like to create a friendly atmosphere.
We want you to feel like you're at our home. You know, you're our friend. And
Seth grew up on a farm in Northeast Ohio.
We'd sell a lot of the farm animals and stuff off and open a restaurant. So he did, and so when he went to work and I was 13, I went to work with him.
6 months after high school graduation, he joined the Navy.
I knew I wanted to cook, so I went to cook and baker's school in the Navy.
But that was not his only role in the military.
I was shipped off to Hawaii. Was on the USS Plunger for 4 years, a fast attack sub out of Pearl Harbor.
When he got out, he continued his education.
Went to the Culinary Institute in Hyde Park in 1974. Class of, I think it was 600, and I came out second in the class. So I got a few offers to work.
He ended up at a private club in Raleigh, North Carolina, and that's where he met Lisa.
I interviewed her and hired her for the night receptionist.
They fell in love, but Seth had a job offer at Club LeConte in Knoxville.
Well, the first thing I said was, "Where is Knoxville?" I had no idea where Knoxville was.
He took the job and moved right away.
the bartender would play the Tennessee Waltz on the grand piano up there at the Capital City Club, and I would cry and miss the team.
She soon followed, just as Seth was making a name for himself within the Club LeConte company.
We had over 300 clubs. I guess it was around 58 or 60 clubs at the heyday that I oversaw. So it was basically you were at a different club every week.
Lisa worked there too for a time, and they got to do amazing things together.
I transferred, was catering sales at Club LeConte, and this was during the World's Fair, so we got to do all the dinners for all the heads of state that were coming in. And
they traveled the world, eventually started a family. It was a good life for 30 years, and then Seth was ready to retire.
Left Club Corp, thought I would retire. Couldn't do it, went crazy.
And so Echo was born.
I think our food is something that not many places do anymore. It's pretty much the old classics that I learned when I was a youngster in the kitchens. The big broiled steak topped with crab meat, the steak Diane, lamb T-bones, Dover sole, crab cakes, iceberg wedge, escargot, steak tartare.
It's a place frequented by regulars like Dr. Bill Bass, Johnny Majors, Philip Fulmer. In fact, the UT coaches have their own table.
And we kind of nicknamed it the coach's booth.
Echo Bistro, a classy neighborhood joint with a loyal following led by two people who love East Tennessee.
it's home. East Tennessee's home.
30 years ago, I had no idea what it was or where it was. And you couldn't get me out of here with a team of Clydesdales.
One of your stories. There's no place like this one. Abby Ham, 10 News.
Echo also gives back to the community every year. They do a special gourmet dinner for veterans, and it's all free.